I've got to figure out on YouTube how to cut out stuff at the beginning and end. All right. Let's get a notepad open. What I'm going to be doing now on this live and the previous live were recorded on the same day. And in the first live today, I had something happen where I found a new part to the song, a new ending to the song. And so what I'm doing now is writing up some written word for that part. But before I do that, I'm going to be calling a recently met friend as of a few months ago. Her name is Tracy Hairgrove. She's on here on TikTok under the same name. And she's helped me with just being there to listen and talk to. And wow, I put the phone way too far away from me because of the charger. But hello. How are you doing today? But let me see if I can get her on the phone here. I think I will do it through Snapchat. Just give me a minute here to get her on Snapchat. Maybe I should pull my chair forward a little bit so I can read and stuff. Okay. There we go. Thank you. I hope you have a good day too. Hope you can stay for a little bit. I'm working on some lyrics, or it's more or less spoken word, not really lyrics, but yeah. So let me get Tracy on here. Got to log into Snapchat on this device. Sometimes it's a little difficult because of switching devices. Snapchat doesn't like you doing that. So I've logged in, now it's logging in. Grommet, who's Caden? So we're calling Tracy now. All right. So
Hey.
you were on my live. Hi. So, yeah. So, what I'm going to be doing is just working on, I don't know if I can, I didn't even think about that. I might not be able to do this with this. Let's see. I'm going to go home. Are you still there? Yes, I hear you. You still there, Tracy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. So, I'm going to pull open a notepad. I rarely use my computer for doing stuff anymore. Let's go to Google Notes. So here's the song ending for y'all out there, and Tracy and Gromit. The song, if you weren't in here earlier, pardon my getting up to do this and getting out of camera view, but you should still be able to hear everything. So the song ends.
Are you playing right now?
Yeah, can you not hear it?
Uh-oh.
Okay, let me put you over there. So the song ends like this. That's it. I mean, that's the end. And what I'll be doing is talking over it.
You're going to be talking over what you played?
Yeah. And it's basically just like the seal of the end. Yeah, I see that, Gromit. It's just you right now. You and the YouTube viewers that'll be viewing the recording later. All right.
Yeah, because when you stopped, I thought, did I lose connection with them?
Oh.
So it was an abrupt stop that
Right.
you didn't think it was going to stop right there.
Right.
It gets people's attention.
Right. And that's the idea, is to try and like just kind of leave it to where it's like that's the end, you know. It's gonna be that's the end ? And then it's gonna be like, oh, that's the end, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and it's kind of the feeling that the song has given me. Like, it's not the previous times that the song has given me is that it's not over, it's not over, it's not over, it's not over. But the idea and it's going to be in the words. The words are going to be key to this ending. But it's basically like the death of the song, because I don't know, you know, like, I don't know, I just got distracted, sorry. But yeah, it's going to be like the death of this song, and the death of that chapter. I don't know if death is correctly the right word. It's probably more like the closing of that chapter of my life, because like death signifies, it's kind of the same thing in this instance. In my mind, for some reason, it sounds the same to me.
Right, I think it's the death of the song, because if you think about it this way, you know, a person has a heartbeat until they don't anymore.
Right.
And they get in the middle of something, in the middle of whatever they're doing, and then all of a sudden their heart stops. That's when your music stops.
Right.
It's like throughout the song, it's a heartbeat, and then all of a sudden it kind of goes flat.
Yeah. Huh.
I love that.
Yeah, I love the way you put it. That's awesome. Yeah. So, all right, the song the spoken word lyrics just were like basically, it's now it's time to say goodbye. So here I go. Now it's time to say goodbye. Because I mean, this song is a representation of me in the past, and it's the ending of that also. You know, it's not just the ending of the song. It's not just the ending of this chapter, but it's the ending of this chapter of me. It's done. I'm not going down this path anymore because I want to move forward. So now it's time to say goodbye. There's in my mind, I feel like, okay, I'm saying goodbye. It's not that I hate you, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm moving on. Now it's time to say goodbye.
It's like life lessons, you know, you learn something from everything. And I have a question.
Sure.
Does it make you feel sad to say goodbye to
it? It's a mix of emotions. It's kind of it's a heavy yet freeing feeling, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Gromit says, hi, Tracy. Gromit Y2K, he says that you're a friend, he thinks.
Oh, okay. Hi. Hi, Gromit.
Is he dumping her? Oh, hey, Wendy. I think I see that right. Forgive me. Winchy! What the heck, Winchy? I couldn't see your icon. I've got my phone kind of far away, sorry. Is who dumping who? Because the song it's kind of, you know, it's funny you would say that because it's kind of like, you know, this relationship with myself that I'm ending. And so in this song, I am ending it with a very solemn sounding piece of music, and I'm going to be doing the spoken word over it. So Wenchi, the answer to that question is yes, I'm dumping me. A part of me that I'm tired of in my life, which is the part of me that thinks he can't go beyond a certain point, the part of me who dealt with everything and all the wrong emotions, the part of me who wouldn't let me get any farther in life. And so this song is a rebirth of who Paul is. And beyond this song will be new music that, as I'm talking about this, I'm starting to cry. But it will be new music that will embrace a new future me, a new constantly changing, evolving, and becoming truer to who I am. And this part of me that's not really part of who I am anymore is going to be leaving in this song. And thus, it corresponds with what's happening. I'm releasing this song to the public, and as I do, I'm releasing this part of me. And hopefully, out of this song will come some inspiration from some people, and they will be able to feel that emotion and possibly move on themselves.
I like that.
That's, yeah, yes, me too. I feel like this is like a I just feel like something big is coming out of this. I don't really
Yeah.
care how many people get the song. I don't really care how many people. I just want there to be some people that relate to it. And when she says you haven't been there, that person for a while, right? Um, yes, true. I have not. Um, I have been evolving from that person in the last probably 6 to 7 years. That song was written about a good 25 years ago or more. Um, but in the last 6 to 7 years, I think I said, um, I've gone through a lot of different things. And a year ago, went through another major point in my life where I find myself in solitude. Jeep! Holy cow! Hello, Jeep! Um, but
Hi, Jeep.
I got Tracy on the phone, Jeep. So we're discussing the writing of the lyrics to the last part of my song. Um, so yeah, so what I have so far on the lyrics, so that we don't get too far off on the digression. Um, but by all means, ask questions. I want you guys to ask questions about the song and everything else. Um, and Grommet, my age is 45. Just turned 45 at the beginning of February, February 11th. All right, so far on the lyrics I have, now it's time to say goodbye. Now I must move on. Um, I've, ooh, I've felt your pain long enough. Wow, there's more to that. Hold on. So now it's time to say goodbye. Now I must move on. I've felt your pain long enough. And feel it. Let's see. I felt your pain long enough. And, it's right there. Let's just look at questions and stuff. Sometimes that helps to. Distractions sometimes help my mind. I'm weird like that. You're welcome, Grommet.
Do you want to hear what I wrote?
What's that?
When you were explaining the song and the abrupt ending of the song, I wrote down, it's like you're trying to continue the song to get closure, but it abruptly ends like some relationships.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's like you're trying to, a little piece of you are trying to keep it alive by trying to continue, but it doesn't continue. You like stop it at the very end.
Yeah.
And it's like you're really saying, no, I'm stopping this right now.
Right.
Because you're ready to move on.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a big step for you.
Yeah, it is something that, like I said, it just feels like something big is going to come out of it, whether it's personal growth or whatever. It's something. I mean, personal growth is coming out of it for sure, no matter what direction this thing goes. That's basically what I'm saying. Hi, Red. Again, how are you? Thank you for joining my live again, sir. Yeah, it is deep, and I mean, it's literally draining to think about this. That's why I'm taking it little bits at a time every day on lives to bring it to the recording, and I just felt like right now I need to sit down and work on the lyrics because this hit me today. So now it's time to say goodbye. Now I must move on. I've felt your pain long enough. And now I must. Oh, and now walk away. I'm going to do a little Yoda talk in here. I must. Little poetic Yoda talk. Let's see. Now it's time to say goodbye. Now I must move on. I've felt your pain long enough. And now... No, it doesn't flow right. I thought it would, but it didn't. And now walk away I must. I must walk away. Let's try it and see. No. I don't know. I'm trying to think. There's a thought line in my head, but it's just for some reason like not. It's not crystallizing. You still there, Tracy?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
here. I'm just thinking.
Yeah. So I felt your pain long enough.
Rereading your lyrics from what you told so far.
Yeah. I felt your pain.
So
long
now
enough.
it's time to say goodbye. Now I must move on. I've felt your pain long enough.
And
I will torture myself no more with you, or...
yeah. I'm thinking of maybe switching it to like right now it's deep and dark, kind of, and switching it to the idea of I felt your pain long enough, and now.
What about something that has to do with personal growth?
Yeah.
Like with I'm picking this weed and I'm picking this weed out of my garden, or
right.
I'm throwing weed out to grow new flowers, or...
Sloth said, it's like therapy, limited to 1 hour sessions. Yeah. So, oh, you're back with your supper. You're right. I mean, it is kind of like that because of how deep this is and how I'm sharing it with everybody. I kind of hope, actually, Sloth, that is the case for somebody. I kind of hope that in all of my journey here, in my music journey, in my personal growth journey, in my whatever it is that's happening on TikTok lives and all my other social medias, my heart's cry is to everyone who's watching. If you feel like you connect and you listen to what I say, and I pray and I hope that whatever it is that I'm saying vibrates with your soul and harmonizes with you, that you can take what's happening in my life and this song that has embodied all the pain of my past life, that you can feel that you can feel that and harmonize with it if that's where you've been, and that you can see that it doesn't have to stay there. And so that's where I'm going with this, is that I felt your pain long enough, and now I step into the light.
Oh, that's good.
You cannot come. You cannot. I'm just going to write down this because you are darkness. See, that doesn't make sense either, though. No, I'm not going to write that. That's going down the wrong path. Okay. If anybody heard what I just said, scratch it. It's not the right idea. So, yeah. So, guys, I appreciate you guys on TikTok being in this live with me and sharing your thoughts with me as we talk about this. I am currently on the phone. I think there was one other person that came in. I'm currently on the phone with Tracy Hairgrove, who I met on TikTok a few months ago, and she has connected and harmonized with my soul in a way that out of talking with her, just lyrics kind of flow. And so I call her my muse, and she's very a very special person who cares a lot about other people. And so
I care a lot about you.
Thank you. The feeling is likewise. Let's see, it's time to move on. I'm done with this fight. Ooh, Cromit. Wow.
I'm done with this?
I'm done with this fight. I think I would change fight to struggle. But yes, I like that. Yeah, and I see the rhyming there, but I'm really I'm kind of along with John Mayer's video about the rhyming. There's time to rhyme and a time to. Poems are nice. I have one that I wrote on my OnlyFans just recently. Yes, I have an Only, and I probably shouldn't be talking about that on a TikTok live, but it's for the creation of music and not anything else but that. Yeah, I get what you're saying on rhyming, but it doesn't necessarily have to. I don't think I've rhymed so far, have I? No. Now it's time to say goodbye. Now I must move on. I felt your pain long enough, and now I step into the light. I'm done. How do we say this? I'm done with the struggle. Yeah, I'm done with the struggle. Or how about I'm done with the strain of the struggle, or with the drain, like I'm done with you draining me. That doesn't sound right. I do want it to like kind of rhythmically flow. It doesn't necessarily have to rhyme, but there has to be a rhythm to it. A lot of spoken word I've heard. I didn't mean to rhyme that. A lot of spoken word that I've heard has not rhymed. Some does, some doesn't. And I'm not trying to not rhyme, but let's see. I'm done with the fight. And now I step into the light. Done with this fight. Go ahead, Tracy.
I was talking to somebody today about energy vampires, right?
Yeah.
People who are drawn to suck the life out of you, right?
Yeah.
So, and real friends, they know you and they, but some people are just drawn to you for that reason, it's because they need your energy. But it's like you were saying in the song that it's like the song is training your energy and
yeah.
You're done with this vampire,
Yeah, because the song literally embodies a past way of thinking. And so to say goodbye to the song is more than just saying goodbye to a song. It's literally just like, in my mind, I'm mentally saying to myself, look, I'm done with this part of me, you know? And
yeah, right.
Let's see. I felt
So
your
you
pain
want to
long
say
enough.
something at the end that's more uplifting to kind of lead yourself into the next song, right?
Correct. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, I start off the lyric kind of how it was, dark, and then I'm slowly transitioning this lyric into, or this spoken word lyric, whatever you want to call it, to be on a positive note, because what's going to happen is the music is going to stop. The music is going to sound sorrowful, it's going to sound hollow, and it's just going to be that abrupt ending. And at the abrupt ending, you're going to hear like the very faint reverb of it fading out as I finish the last words, which will be more positive. So I'm literally doing the spoken word as a nail in the coffin.
Right. It's like I can hear the hammer of the nail right now.
Gromit, this part is going right here where the music is. I'm sorry, Tracy, did you ask something?
No, you said it's like you're putting the nail in the coffin, and I said,
Right.
yes, I can hear the hammer hitting the nail right now.
Yeah. That might not be a bad idea. Okay, sorry guys, I stepped off camera. I'm going to play that piece. So Gromit, here's the piece at the very end where this is going to be. So let me give it a try with the lyrics we have so far, or the words we have so far. I keep calling them lyrics, but you know what I mean. Sorry. So here it goes. Oh, you're not going to be able to hear it if I have it up here, Tracy. Darn it. You'll hear me though. So now it's time to say goodbye. Now I must move on. I have felt your pain long enough. And now I step into the light. So I don't know if you guys could even hear the piano. It's very quiet. I have a difficult time with that right now. I got to get a speaker on this thing. But let's see if I can. Did I have the volume up on that? I did create a new one. Yeah, it was up. Let's see if I can play it higher. So, you know, let me record this because it's difficult to record and talk. I can record and sing, but for some reason, recording and talking is taking a little bit of a toll on me. Let's give it a try. Give me a minute here, you guys. I'm sorry I'm not in the live video, but I am here working on getting my computer set up to do a recording for a test. And so we go there.
So I don't want to interrupt your train of thought.
Go ahead.
So I don't want to. If you're thinking of something, I don't want to say something to interrupt it. So I'm just gonna be quiet until you ask me, okay?
Well, you can.
Is that what you want?
If you got something to say right now, you can. I'm just actually setting up the hardware to record.
I wrote down. Can you hear the hammer hitting the nail in this song that has been my coffins for so many years?
Ooh. Wow. Okay. That's yeah. That's That's, yeah, well, I'm going to hang on to that one. Hold on. Let's do this. All right, so give me 1 second to record this part right here just for the heck of it. I'm not even sure if this is going to be the arrangement of it at this point, but... Okay. Now I can play it and talk. Oh, was I not recording? Silly me. Let's do it again. I'll play it higher so that we can hear it, but I don't think this is where I want it. Okay, that was 15 seconds long. Might need a little bit more than that later, but it'll probably just be a repeat of that.
Right.
So let's try it with the words now and see how it sounds. Again, I apologize, TikTok peoples. I am off screen. I'll check my messages in just 1 minute. I'm trying out a new part here, so let's go. Now it's time to say goodbye. Now I must move on. I've felt your pain long enough, and now I step into the light. I step into the light. That's it. But I like it. I like the way it sounds and flows. So I don't know. Could you guys hear that okay? It's difficult with the way the computer is. I know you could. I had you right over the speaker. So, shoot, I didn't even check the time whenever I got started on this. I think we're at probably about 45 minutes. Guys, I think I'm going to be done with this right now. I do have a place where I work on this. Okay, cool. Thank you, Sloth. Appreciate that. Awesome, Grommet. Glad you guys could hear it. So I'm gonna go ahead and this is heavy, people. I mean, like Red said earlier, it's deep, and I don't want to put too much of a mental strain on myself on this, but I don't want to put it off either. So that's why I did 2 lives today, give myself a break. I think I'm gonna call this it for today, and tomorrow I probably will not go live because I will be going to church in the morning and work thereafter. So I have a full day. When I come home tomorrow, I'm going to want to just sit, and hopefully my buddy McKay will be online playing music and I'll be able to come home and relax to that. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you being here with me. I look forward to you coming back, and we'll work on these lyrics again.